Good morning. Today's daily reading, I am using a really amazing deck, Alice the Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. The illustrations are amazing. You can see that Alice with her big eyes. And it's great. I love it because I love the story of Alice in Wonderland, but also because for each card there is a little excerpt from the book which really helps with the message of the cards. So let's see what comes up today. I'm just asking for general guidance for our day, and we ask that it comes in unconditional love and for the highest good of all. And we have, you are rare and free. What lovely words. There are not many like you. There's no one like you. We are all unique individuals. There we go. Let's see what it says in the guidebook. So, the excerpt from Alice. Are there any more people in the garden besides me? Alice said, not choosing to notice Rose's last remark. There's one other flower in the garden that can move about like you, said the rose. I wonder how you do it. Sometimes people will struggle to understand you, and when they have this trouble, they may well try to fit you into one box or another they are already familiar with. When you are not clearly one thing or the other, when you are a trailblazer, a rebel, and a free spirit, you are likely to meet with disapproval. And this is what happens to Alice when the flowers, who know just who they are, cannot classify her. They assume she is just a rather wild flower who would much rather be like them. You too are something of a rare wild flower. You are a nature child. You are free, you are adventurous, and you just won't behave in ways that others think are right. You may wish to live outside the rules and conventions of society and culture. You are inspired by being your own self and exploring your potential. You are unconventional, surprising, different, and people recognise this. Some will say you are wrong to be free or downplay you as a weed, which the other flowers do to Alice. But others, like the sweet bud, will love you. Embrace your own rare qualities. Don't try to fit in. You'll be so frustrated and always quietly unhappy. Be brave. By being your own wildflowery self, you'll inspire others, especially those who are younger, to be utterly themselves too. And remember, it's never too late to be a wildflower. It doesn't matter how old you are. So a struggle to find places where people accept you or where you feel you fit in. You must learn to embrace all that makes you different and become the very best you that you can possibly be. You will never be defined, so refuse to comply. Explore the frontiers of the human spirit and know how precious and rare you are. Sorry about my voice this morning. I've been struggling with it the last few days. Such an important message. We are all unique. Why would we want to hide those unique parts of us? Why? Because we feel that we will become outcast to our loved ones, our society, our culture, our religions, if we don't comply to their rules, to their labels, to fit into their boxes. But the more of us who are loving enough of ourselves to say, I am not going to hide who I really am anymore, the more of us that stand up and say, your labels and your boxes don't work for me, the more we are going to expand this society, this consciousness, this humanity, and more people will do the same thing because they'll see that it's not scary. They're not going to be outcasts. Their survival won't be threatened by this. This is about stating who you are and stepping into your sovereignty. It's about empowerment. And it's about doing it in a way that doesn't bring up conflict in other people. It's a soft, feminine approach rather than a driven, perhaps sometimes angry approach. Look at the wonder that is you. Look at all the unique things that are inside you and embrace them. Bring them to the fore. Let people see who you really are. And your world will change for the better. I promise. If you would like a reading with these cards, Alice the Wonderland, you can go to my website. The link will be under the video. KirstenIverts.com. Look for live Zoom services. You can have an half an hour reading or a full hour reading. You get coaching within that as well. And you can choose whatever deck you like that I have. If you see a deck that I use and you'd really like to have a reading with it, then just let me know. Okay, when we start the reading, all you have to do is let me know or message me beforehand. Okay, I will see you again tomorrow, and go out and be yourself. The world needs you. Bye for now.